Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I am going to talk about how we can create automation backup, like how we can automatically create a backup and store into GCS bucket. So this is hands-on demo. I'm going to show you step-by-step guide. So which it will be helpful for you to your requirement. Suppose you have a requirement and you have to set up a automation backup and store into GCS bucket. How will do that? So let me tell you step-by-step guide so that it will be helpful for you. So first of all, if you have a database, if you don't have database, then you will create a database. But this video I am going to show the all three flavors of the database: MySQL, PostgreSQL, and SQL Server. All three database which you can set up a automatically schedule backup and store into GCS bucket. For example, you have your Cloud SQL database. Otherwise, you have to create, or you have already you have, right? So then how will set up a automatical backup? That's the question. So now once your database is already created, then you have to create a bucket, GCS bucket. So with respect to GCS bucket, for example, SQL Server, PostgreSQL or MySQL, with respect to the database type, you can create individual GCS bucket and provide the permission to the particular GCS bucket with the Google Cloud SQL service account. So let me tell you, this is the first process. This is the service account. You just fetch that service account and provide the permission to the bucket. So how we'll do that? So let me tell you. So once your bucket, your database created, then this is your step 3. You have to create a bucket through gsutil command or gcloud storage command. Then you fetch that service account of Cloud SQL service account, then grant write access to the service account. This is one of the task. Then once completed, your bucket creation completed, then you provide the service account write permission to the Google Cloud SQL database, right? Then what we will do, these two part is done. Cloud SQL server is ready. Now bucket is ready. Now what we'll do, we'll create a cloud function. So how we'll do that, right? So as you can see, 3 cloud function which I have created with respect to the individual database. So in database, MySQL, PostgreSQL, and SQL Server. So let me explain SQL Server one, right? So in SQL Server, once you create, then you have to select the runtime Node.js, and in this Node.js index.js file, you have to write the code of the how you can put the logic to create a backup and export into the storage bucket. So make sure that your endpoint name and your export name should be same, and your project type, make sure you mention, then your instance of the database instance server, then the file type. For MS SQL server, you have to mention BAK is the file type, then you can able to create a backup. Then the destination bucket where you will store the backup, so you put the destination bucket name, then which database you want to create a backup and store into GCS bucket. That's it. And if you have any error, if it is successful, it throw 200. If it is any other errors, it will throw other error like 400, 403, something like that. And package.json, you have to mention name, export database. Make sure that entry point and the name should be same, right? So this is the index.json and package.json. Similarly, you will create for other like MySQL also. One everything will be similar. Only thing the file type will mention SQL or CSV. That will work, right? And similarly, the same for the PostgreSQL as well. So PostgreSQL is also same. similar to same process, but only the file type you have to put SQL or CSV. So now cloud function part is done, but let me tell you one other thing. Like when we are going to create a cloud SQL function, cloud function, then in cloud function, like authentication type, you can select required authentication or allow unauthentication invocation, and then you click on runtime. Based on your requirement you select, but most important thing, the runtime service account. You have to create one service account and will provide the role cloud storage object admin and Google Cloud SQL admin rule you have to add on, and cloud function invoker. Then these are the rule which you have to binding with your service account. Then you will attach here. Then you click on next. The next part you will put the logic of this, how we'll create backup and export into the storage bucket, as I explained earlier. Then you just click on deploy. As you can see, you click on deploy. What will happen? Will create a Docker image. That Docker image push into the cloud run. This is the process which will be follow after click on deploy. This is the backend process, right? So then once deployment successful, so what we'll do, this is the URL will generate. Let me show you for one. For example, this is one URL. If I'll execute in the URL, the backup will create, right? This is the URL. The command completed, I mean backup will create. But this is the manual process, but I want to set up the per hour or per day or every hour or every minute I need the backup. Then how will do that? You have to set up a scheduler. So scheduler, just click on create job, and then you just put the name or some, for example, demo, and frequency. For example, I want to set up every hour I want to set up the backup. Then you click on your which time zone you are from, US, UK or India. For example, let me put the India. So India time, IST. Okay, then click on continue. Now in the target type you have to mention the HTTP. So in the HTTP, the URL you have to put the respective URL. For example, for SQL server, this is the URL. With respect to other, you will do the similar. You will create separate, then you will copy copy this URL and put over here. Just put over here. Then you select the HTTP method. In this HTTP method, you click on HTTP methods. Then if you are use authenticated, so you can use the auth token or YDC token, right? Once you select, then you click on continue or click on continue, then click on create. Once it is done, your process will start like every minute or as per your timeline. You can see which I have set the every minute the backup is creating. So let me show you how the automatically backup is creating. Let me go to bucket, and once you navigate to the bucket, so here this is my SQL bucket, which is every minute the backup is creating. You can see now already 100 backup is already more than 100 backup is created. So let me go to the next page. You can see right now 1 p.m. 36 minutes. So you see one backup is created every minute, 35 minutes, 34 minutes, 33 minutes, 32 minutes. Every minute backup is creating, right? So this is the whole process which you can automate the schedule backup, right, based on your requirement. But for the demo purpose, I have set up 1 minute and 1 hour. So similarly, some other backup also creating in hourly base. PostgreSQL is, you can see, hourly base it is creating. The previous one which was created 12, then 1, you can see the time, right? And similarly for the MySQL also, the backup is creating. You see, every 1 hour the backup is creating and storing into GCS bucket. Right. So I hope this video is very much helpful, and if this kind of requirement will come, then definitely you can able to successfully set up the automation backup. How will create with respect to MySQL, PostgreSQL, and SQL Server. And in one Medium article which I have written and step-by-step guide which I have mentioned, if you stock somewhere else, you can follow also Medium article, right? And this is all about this video. I hope this informative video will be helpful for you, and stay tuned to get this kind of video. And don't forget to like and subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. Thank you.